Hi, I'm Nisha DeGaring, host of Good Things Utah, and I've been a longtime supporter of Todd's Belief Cast. I hope you find inspiration in the courageous stories shared by the amazing people Todd features on his show. The guests serve as shoulders for us to stand on, allowing us to see a little further and cultivate belief in oneself. Remember, you have the dignity and power to change. I encourage you to keep striving and believing in yourself. Enjoy today's podcast.
And we are back. Thank you once again for tuning in. This is Todd Sylvester with the Todd Inspires Belief Cast. As always, thank you for tuning in and for supporting this and sharing this with your peeps and your family and everyone you know that might be struggling. It's been so cool to watch the growth of this podcast, and I could not do this without you. And so thank you so much. We have sponsors too that have been very helpful. Craig Swap and Associates, Wasatch Recovery, Maury Nutrition, Thread Wallets. And as always, the music you hear at the beginning and at the end of this podcast is by my good friend, Paul Cardall. He's an award-winning pianist and an amazing individual. So Paul, thank you for your beautiful music. And guys, as always, we have these amazing guests that come on and share, just incredible stories. People who have gone through some tough times and overcome certain things, and just watching what they do. I say this often, that people are astonishing. They really are. I'm always blown away that what we can go through and how we can persevere and then do good things with that. And today's no different. Today we are joined by the creator of Friendly Reminder, Whitney Ringle. Whitney, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Yeah, you and I met on the set at Good Things Utah.
Yes.
Right?
Which was wild.
Yeah.
My very first time. Don't know what I'm doing. And then you come up to me afterwards and I'm like, okay, so did I do really good then? Other people are talking to me and stuff.
No, you did great. And I just loved the concept of what you were doing and why you were doing it, more importantly, because of your own struggles.
Yes.
It's so funny, and you probably already know this, but I have this belief that life happens for us.
Yeah. And
meaning you go through something hard, so it prepares you to be able to give back and do something good.
Yeah.
And when I saw what you were doing, I'm like, that is so cool. I need to get to know this girl.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
So here we are, and it's taken a while to get us together here, but
we're here.
You've had a full schedule, and so have I, but here we are, and we're going to make this amazing. And our listeners, you're in for a treat. So a little background on Whitney. She's gone through her own mental health challenges in her life. I think all of us do on some level, but she's done something really fascinating. She has a mission here at Friendly Reminder is to spread awareness on mental health issues. Getting out of bed can be really hard for someone struggling with their own mental health. Whitney wanted to create something fun, bright, cozy, a brand that helps inspire people to keep going. And we're going to talk a lot about what that is, and our listeners will know how to get there and figure out what you're doing there. That's going to be amazing. But I just maybe want to start with you, Whitney. Tell us a little bit about where you grew up and maybe some information about your childhood.
Yeah. So I was born and raised in Preston, Idaho. I love Preston. It is my safe and calm space.
Okay.
I think that part of my childhood, it was so fun. It was amazing, and I was so little, and my parents were very young when they had me. Okay. And they made it work. They were really good parents at that time, and it was just fun. And so whenever I go back, I still go back. My grandparents live there, and that's my calm place, is being on the farm and the rural town. It's so fun. Yeah,
there's not very many people there, right?
No, and it's quiet, and I just love it.
So Preston, is that by Downey?
Oh,
do you know?
It's by
Does that ring a bell?
Cub River or Franklin.
Yeah. Okay.
Cove.
Yeah, my father-in-law used to have a ranch up in Downey.
Okay.
And I thought it was close to Preston, but I'm not sure.
It probably is.
But it was another small town where there was hardly anyone there. But but man, I loved going up there, and it was quiet.
Yes.
Kind of out of the city hustle and bustle stuff. So But it just sounds like it was like your safe place.
Yeah. Yeah. So, not to fast forward, but when I did EMDR therapy, that was my safe, calm word. Was farm. And for some reason, I just picture that, and I'm relaxed.
I love that. For those who may not know what EMDR is, do you mind just briefly sharing what that is so people know?
So it's a type of therapy. It's an eye movement reprocessing therapy. And I did it online through Zoom, which was actually really nice for me. I know a lot of people go in person and do it with like lights or sound, and mine was just like movements with your fingers.
Yes.
And EMDR is incredible. It is the amazing therapy, but it is exhausting.
Yeah.
It is very, very hard.
Yeah. I've had one session of EMDR. It was after my sister had passed away, and I had a few clients who had passed away. I was in a rough spot, and we have a therapist here, Wendy McCarter, who's excellent. She's been certified in EMDR, and she does it with our clients here as well. And you're right. It's incredible. Like, I had one session of EMDR, and I was like, not that, I was okay with all the death. It was just like I was now in a position to be able to handle it.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, so for those who may not know it, look it up, study it a little bit, but it is powerful. It's really good for people who've gone through trauma.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And like
kind of helps
PTSD.
unlock that. Yeah. And PTSD.
That was kind of my thing, is I've had a little bit of PTSD. And so they thought that would be good for me.
Gotcha.
And so, and it's worked. It's been amazing.
That's awesome.
Really helped me.
Well, why don't we talk about, so, here you are as a child, you're growing up in Preston. It's your safe place. You love it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Maybe jump forward a little bit, at maybe, through high school and after high school. When did things start to maybe get challenging for you, and kind of talk about that for us?
Yeah. So once I kind of hit high school, you go to high school and it's the worst. It's not fun at all. And I mean, I was probably a pretty popular girl. Like, I had a lot of friends, and I was on the cheer team, and I feel like people thought everything was going my way. And when I graduated high school, I became a college cheerleader and cheered at Utah State.
Okay.
And everyone thought everything was just going my way. And I thought so too, but for some reason, I could not be happy. No matter what I did, whatever I accomplished, why was I just so miserable?
And did you notice that more when things got quiet? Like, being a cheerleader, you're out there, you're distracted.
Yep.
Was it those quiet moments going back to your dorm room or your apartment or whatever, and you're just like by yourself?
Yeah.
What was it, like a sad feeling? Like, I just feel sad?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
I just was not happy, and I was just sad and miserable. But everything's going my way. Why do I feel this? And then I've had suicidal thoughts forever, like even when I was probably in middle school, and just kind of thought, what is this? That's so weird. Like, what's happening?
Did something happen, if you don't mind me asking? Like, did you go through something
so
that
I
caused
had
that?
2 friends die of suicide in high school.
Okay. Wow.
And so I don't know why younger. That's kind of weird to me. I don't know why. But then, once that happened, it was like, I'm not doing that. I can't do that. Because I saw how it affected everything.
Yeah.
But that's all I could think about. It's like, well, should I? Like, I don't know. Like, they struggled, and now they're out of those struggles. And maybe I could be out of those struggles, and things would just be so much simpler and easier. And there's no pain and suffering on me or my family or friends or, but then you do see the after effects of everyone's sad, and my whole friend group, we weren't friends anymore. It's just weird. And so anyways, that's when, it heightened, and I really considered it. When I was 16, I had a suicide journal, and I hid that thing. My parents still don't know I have it. Wow. And
so, for those who may not know what that is, talk a little bit about, what does that mean, suicide journal?
So basically, for me, it started out as a just personal journal. Okay. And then it just became so negative and dark, because that's how it was every day. I'm like, well, I hate this, and I look ugly today, and my friend doesn't like me today, and I got dumped, Yeah. And then it became into like, I'm horrible. I am just a disgrace to everything. Why am I here? Why am I doing this? And then it got worse to like, I literally wrote down, well, this friend is going to get this, and this person is going to get this in my room. And I have a hard time with religion. I just have.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely think God helped me through that, because I don't know how I did not commit suicide in high school.
Yeah, because when you're writing about it, like you were journaling about it, you know, what we focus on usually magnifies.
Yeah.
Right. So here you are focusing on it, writing about it. It's almost like you're, for lack of a better word, manifesting this into your life, and so therefore it's at the forefront of your mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, every time.
Did anyone know about this?
No.
Had you told anyone?
Well, I told one person, and he was just my best friend, and he also struggled with it too, and so we both would kind of cut, and you know, just kind of.
So you cut kind of as an emotional release at that time as well.
Yeah. And so he was the only person that knew, I was struggling pretty bad.
Man.
So I appreciate him a ton, because he helped me to still stay, and I think I helped him a little bit too.
Because obviously it sounds like you hid it from your family.
Oh,
like you even said you hid the journal. It's like it's been like in lock and key.
There was one time where my parents did notice I was cutting because it was in the summer and I was wearing a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and so that was kind of, and not a dig to my parents, but they were mad. They were frustrated, didn't know what to do with it, and so I was in trouble.
Yeah.
And I think something that's really helped me with therapy and family, because I've had a tough time with my parents, and we're working on it, which is amazing. But what I've learned from therapy is my parents are kids. Mm-hmm. Like, just like me, if I have children, like, I've never done this before.
Yeah.
You know, and so I have to look at it that way of, like, they did what they did in the moment, and they thought that was right.
They were doing the best they could with what they knew.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we hear that a lot in therapy, because it's true. And I think when we can get there going, okay, like I even look at my own parents, they did the best that they could with what they knew.
Yes.
Just like with me and my kids, I'm doing the best that I can with what I know.
Exactly.
And I'm sure they're looking at me like, Dad, you screwed up here and this didn't work. And
yes.
Right?
Yeah. So that's like really helped me to like move on through things that have happened, and you know, and getting married and all those, like bringing in in-laws and stuff, and just like having family issues. Like, I feel like anybody, you just got to remember that they're kids too.
Yeah. Wow. That's a good perspective. Thanks for sharing that. So you're in high school, you're doing this, you're struggling. Did that continue all the way through until you graduated? Now you're in college. You said you're a cheerleader at Utah State.
So I was like,
still going through it.
Oh yeah. I thought I was going to be like,
so this was just a constant thing going on.
Yeah.
Constantly thinking about not being here.
Yeah.
Feeling less than is what I'm hearing.
Well, especially in college, like I feel like it's a little heightened, you know, from high school of like, no one cares. Like, you could show up to class, you could not show up to class. No one cares. Yeah. You get a grade, great.
Yeah,
you don't, no one's keeping track of you. And the only people that were keeping track of me was cheer. I had to maintain certain grades to stay on cheer. And anytime that something would drop, my coach is like, you're getting on the edge. Like, you okay? What's going on? And I won't cry, but she is the most amazing human. She is so dang strong, and she helped me so much, because that was another heightened time of like, how did I not, when I was by myself all the time if I wanted to. I did not live with my parents. I had my own car, my own phone, paid for everything. Yeah. And I could have just ran off and no one would have known. And she would always keep track of me. So shout out to Coach Nicole.
Coach Nicole. And by the way, it's okay to cry in here.
I know. I try not to, because, but.
We do a lot of crying in this office. Everyone who knows me knows I'm a crier.
I love it. I love it.
No, it's amazing. People, like, when you look back on the struggles, you start seeing the people who are really there for you. Yes. Right? When I was in the darkness of my life, same thing. Had a friend of mine who reached out to me and said, I believe in you, when I didn't believe in myself even. Yeah. And it was just that moment. It wasn't little, but it felt little. Just a simple little thing. Yeah. And it was everything. It was like it opened the door for me to move forward. Yes. So again, shout out to your coach, Nicole. Yeah. How cool that is, and hope she listens to this, because that's we need people like that in our lives, right?
Yeah. 100%. And I think that's something too that, you know, I'm still healing. I still struggle with suicidal thoughts. They're not as heightened or whatever, but they're there, and I, you know, do my best. But that's something I can take with me is like, be like Nicole. Be that person for those little kids, or that person you see at the grocery store, and have compassion and kindness. And I know we say that all the time, but like, that's the whole point of Friendly Reminder, is like to literally wear it on your back and like really put it in people's face, you know?
You make a good point, because we hear it a lot. Be kind, have compassion. And I think we hear it so much that we're desensitized to it a little bit. And I think what it comes down to is we hear this, but are we actually doing it?
Yep.
It's the doing where the magic happens.
Yes.
And so I'm glad you brought that up, because I think, and I'm guilty of it too, to be quite honest, where like, I'm going to be, you know, I hear kind and be compassionate, and then I find myself, I'm not doing that. I'm like, oh, I need to be better, right?
I know.
So again, I think we're all trying to do our best, but at the same time, if we can be more consciously engaged, if you will, being kind, like who can I be kind today to, or show compassion to? So I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
So, you know, so you have this coach that's obviously helping you through some difficult times. Did you go 4 years at Utah State, or how did that all play out?
I cheered 3 years.
Okay.
And then I got married to my amazing husband, Mason. Shout out to him.
Hello.
Oh man, he has this one I'll cry, because he has really saved my soul. He really has. And I truly would not be here today if it wasn't for him to get help and help me.
I love that, by the way. Thank you. Yeah. Shout out to Mason. What can you be even more specific? Like where do you feel like he's really helped you the most?
Yeah. So I'll kind of give this story.
Thanks.
So I feel like it all really, really heightened and just got to the very, very max once I was done cheering. You know, like I always had gymnastics or sports, and, you know, it's like something that just kept my mind busy, and I like to stay busy, and then it was gone. It was over. And I was like, okay, well, you know, and then you get married, and it's your first year of marriage, and you're like, man, this is tough, you know, and you bring families in and stuff, and it was just really hard, and this thing just was not going away though, and I would freak out and have these, like, you know, I'd have really high highs or really low lows, and I would get mad and angry, or I'd be super hyper and excited, you know, and I never felt like just middle ground. And it was just always up and down, and so that doesn't help our marriage at all.
Right.
And so anyways, I had thoughts of, like, you know, maybe I should, like, go talk to a doctor. I have friends that are on antidepressants, an aunt that is, like, it's a normal thing. It's not something that's, like, weird to me. I've never heard of it before. So I'd text people, like, how did you do this? Because I don't know. Who do I go see? Yeah, right. Who do I call? Yeah. You know, like, help me literally step by step. And they would tell me, this is the one I'm on Celexa, I'm on 10 milligrams, like, this is who I called. Like, you go to your OBG, you don't even have to get a regular doctor, you go to Instacare, like, you go see anybody, I'll call for you. I had a friend that literally said, I will call for you. And I put it off, and I was just like, yeah, like, whatever, I'll keep thinking about it. And then we went to Vegas, and we were there doing something, and we were in a hotel, and I just could not stand myself anymore. Wow. And I literally locked myself in the hotel bathroom for, like, hours. And I cried on the floor. And I wanted to die so bad. So bad. And I don't know why. I'm a college cheerleader. I drive an Audi. I just bought a new car. Like, I have the cutest clothes. I just got married. I have a cute little dog. Like, why? Yeah. Why do I want to die so bad? Wow. And my husband, bless his soul, he's so patient. He's so loving. And heaven forbid he didn't leave me, like, this crazy girl.
Wow.
And so he got me out of the bathroom, and we chatted, and I was like, we need to do something. I need to do something. I need help. I can't do it by myself, clearly, because I've tried to reach out to people, and surprisingly, I still put it off a little bit. I still did not go, but I had everybody in my court watching me like a hawk, which was amazing.
Sure.
And
which gave you the message they care about you.
Yeah. So then I felt a little better of like, oh, people are watching me. People care about me. Like, here's my new thing, you know, like I'm not on the sidelines anymore cheering. Like, people are texting me and reaching out to me, you know? So I felt a little better, and I was like, okay, like I can do this. Like, I just needed that love and support. Yeah. Then it became my birthday, and I believe I was turning 23, and I was with my grandma and my aunt in Park City. We were having the best time, and I still had those thoughts. And I remember sitting in the hotel hot tub with my aunt, and we're just chatting, talking about stuff, and, like, I just kept having those thoughts of, like, what if you just jumped off the roof? What if you just ran in front of a car? And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm so over this. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And literally the very next day or 2 days later, I just walked into an Instacare and I said, hi, I'm Whitney. I need to talk to a doctor. Wow. And that's how it happened. And I bawled my eyes out to the doctor, and I felt like a complete weirdo. But he helped me. He was, you know, he's like, yeah, you need to be on these. You should definitely, like, you have all this past trauma. You have all this, you know, your anxiety and stuff. Like, yeah, you should have came in a long time ago. Yeah. Like, let's try something. And then they tell you, do therapy with it. Right. And so shout out to Thread. I worked there, and that's how I got free therapy. Really? Yeah. So I did therapy for a full year.
Yeah, the owners there are amazing.
Oh, I know.
Great people.
Same with them. Saved my life. Just, like, helped me so much. And they really made me feel so creative and powerful to start Friendly Reminder. I watched them, and I was like, I always had the idea. Yeah. Like, I worked at a clothing boutique and was a buyer. And then I went to Thread and did wholesale. So I was like, okay, I know how to create things, know how to sell them. Like, I could probably do this. Like, here's an idea. And they really were like, they want all their employees to, like, chase your dreams. Like, you're probably not going to be here forever, and that's great. That's fine. But find your passion. Wow, that's and so they cool. care so much about mental health. So it was, like, a no-brainer of, like, I should do this.
That's amazing.
So, yeah. They're great people.
They are a great company, and grateful to have them as a sponsor, to be honest.
Yeah.
They've been really good to me as well. So, no, thanks for sharing that. That's heavy stuff, though. And I'm glad that, you know, you started getting help. And so is that when you started with a therapist and doing the EMDR stuff? Mm-hmm. Is that when that happened as well?
Yeah. So I just would do regular therapy, and then after a while, she's like, you know, I think there's deeper stuff that is very deep in your mind, and it needs to come out. And I won't share, you know, those things. Yeah, you don't need to. Yeah. I did probably 3 different sessions of EMDR, like different memories. Okay. And it has helped so much. It's crazy.
I know, it's amazing, huh?
Yeah.
It almost seems weird, like you're watching they moving the fingers, and you're going, okay, what are we doing here?
I know. Your first session, if you do try it, your first session, I'm like, give yourself grace. Even like the first couple, like, I just felt so weird. I'm like, I don't feel anything.
Yeah, you're kind of like, but yeah, obviously, I mean, it's been proven, it's been around for a long time. It works, kind of thing. So you start, working through all this. You're starting to probably feel a little better about yourself and that. So, and at this point, you're married, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
To Mason.
Yeah.
And things are starting to be better. Is he noticing it too?
Yeah. He's like, you need to refill that prescription. Yeah. Stay on it. And so, it's really helped a bunch. And so that's something that really told myself, like, let's do an apparel brand, but mental health. Yeah. That is something that's so huge in my life that has helped me you know, so much. Like, it was horrible, but it's made me such a strong and better person.
Yeah.
And it's funny how that works, but it's true.
It's true.
And I need to talk about it. And it was like something, like, I have a chemical imbalance in my brain, and I need that. And that's okay. Like, that is seriously okay. Because for a while I was like, well, if I'm addicted to this medication, like, I don't like that. I'm addicted to something. I need something to live. But it's okay.
Yeah.
You got to accept it's okay. And
I always say there's a time and place for it. And, and we have this, so why not utilize what we've got?
Yeah.
You know, and no, I respect. And I know it's tough for a lot of people, like, oh, do I want to do medication? But sometimes we need to.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and I, like, have talked to people, and it's like, you can wean off of it, you know? Like, maybe it's not forever. Maybe it is. You have no idea. But as long as you just take the step and just try it to help yourself, like, it made all the difference for me.
That's awesome. Well, so, you get this idea that you want to somehow give back. And you've created this thing called Friendly Reminder.
Yes.
Talk about this and how this all came about and how you even came up with the name and all that stuff. I'd love to hear that.
So, when I'll talk about the name first, because it's honestly not that hard. Like, we were driving in our car, and I was like, what name should we do, you know? And Mason's like, oh, we should do this, like something like crazy, you know, and very creative. And I was like, what about Friendly Reminder? He's like, that is so boring, and just like Friendly Reminder. Everyone says it. Like, oh, Friendly Reminder, we have this, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, but isn't that the point? Like, it's just like little friendly reminders on the back of hoodies or tees. Like, it's just a little friendly reminder. And so we picked Friendly Reminder, and I think it's amazing. Like,
I love it.
It's so simple. It's not creative whatsoever, but that's literally the whole point of it, is just little friendly reminders.
Yeah. And so I love it, by the way, and I love the
you.
simplicity of it. I'm with you. I think it's great. The simpler, the better.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, especially, and that's what you're doing with so it's an apparel line, right? You do all kinds of apparel.
Yep.
And they have positive and sometimes even funny catchphrase messages on, right?
Yeah.
So talk about what the brand looks like and all that.
So very comfy, soft, because that was my whole thing, is like, I would struggle to get out of bed, especially when I like worked remote. It's like, I don't need to go anywhere or get dressed for the day. So like, whatever I wore, I'll just go sit up at the couch or something.
Yeah.
And I just would struggle to get out of bed and just be so down and depressed and so tired. And so I'm like, cozy, comfy apparel, but like, it's going to be bright and colorful and fun, you know? So like, if you are having a bad day, because we still have bad days.
Sure, yeah.
Like, I am 100% not cured whatsoever. But when I'm having a bad day, I'm going to wear that comfy hoodie, and I'm going to lay in bed till noon and eat a bag of chips. Like, and that's okay. Like, I feel like that's something we need to normalize, is like, it's fine. You don't have to be running around
all the time.
Or doing something incredible. Like, everyone's human.
Yeah.
Slow down. It's fine to take a break. You need to take breaks for your mental health.
Yeah. So talk about, obviously Friendly Reminders geared towards the mental health area.
Yeah.
Is it for kids, adults, both? I mean, do you have apparel for all types and sizes? And
yeah, so definitely unisex. Everything's unisex. We haven't started kids yet.
Okay, I was just curious. Yeah.
I will definitely say yet. So it is coming. There's a little sneak peek, but
nice.
It's men, women, whoever, and we carry sizes from small to double XL. And if we need a bigger size than that, a smaller size than that, I am so happy to work with people, especially when we've gone to like booths and stuff, and they're like, oh, I don't see my size. I'm like, shoot me a message. We'll get it. Yeah. Like, whatever you want. So, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Has it been fun?
It's so fun. It's exhausting.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
Yes. It's a small business, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of manpower, willpower, and I also work a full-time job.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't stop working. I have a 9 to 5 and a 5 to 9, but I don't want to slow down that way. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not burning myself out. I know when to take a break, but it's fun to help people and get the messages of, like, the first time I got a message on Instagram from somebody that was following us that bought stuff and said, like, I wanted to take my life last night and I wore your stuff and I did not.
Wow, that's amazing.
And
that's amazing.
It's just, I don't know, to have that kind of an impact, and I don't know. It blows my mind. Like, I'm at a loss for words when I hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, really? Like, some silly thing that I thought would just be fun. Like, I don't know if it'll last forever. And then, like, you hear that, like, really deep. Like,
yeah.
I guess I am helping people.
For sure.
So,
I know this might seem like an obvious answer to this question, but why is helping people for you so important?
I feel like because I had those people to help me, and I want to be that person to help other people if they don't have it. And I remember feeling so alone, even though I had people. Mm-hmm. That's why I have this tattoo. It was my very first tattoo. It's just two hearts.
I like it.
But it's just a reminder that I need to love myself, but other people love me. Like, even though I feel like no one loves me, no one's texting me, no one's reaching out to me, people love me.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah.
And I want to be that person for somebody where if they don't feel like people love them or talking to them or being their friend, like, DM me. I'll give you my number. There's a girl in Arizona, and her name's Riley. Shout out to Riley. I've never met her a day in my life.
Yeah.
And she's bought my stuff, and we are best friends, and we text, and she struggles, I struggle, and I just want to be her friend. I need a friend.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Wow.
And, yeah, I want to be a kind human and really show that and be a friend to everybody that I can.
It's beautiful.
We try really hard. We've done it a couple times, but any homeless people we've seen, like, we buy them a meal and water and stuff and give them a friendly reminder. And there was one guy, and I just bawl. I bawl and sob and am so emo over it. Oh my goodness. If I could help every single person that is struggling that bad, I 100% would.
Wow.
And that's something where if this business can pick up and do something, I don't even care to make money. I don't pay myself whatsoever. I just want to put it back into the business. Like, if we can make money, I want to give everyone, like, in the winter, a hoodie, a friendly reminder hoodie, or like a tea in the summer, and, you know, pass out water and stuff. In the next couple of weeks, we're planning on going to, like, a local park and passing out water with friendly reminders.
That's so cool.
I feel like those people, they're forgotten.
Yeah.
And who knows where their family is, and they need a friendly reminder.
For sure.
And the one that I gave that guy was, "You are so loved." And he just cried and cried.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
So,
that is so cool.
Anyways.
No, thank you for sharing that. I've shared this before, probably many times, but it's worth repeating. I had a client, we were doing like a group therapy session here, and one of my clients, we were going around the room and said, whatever's on your heart, just stand up and share it, kind of thing. And everyone's randomly sharing stuff, and it was all really powerful. But this guy stood up and shared this, and it was so profound to me when I heard it. I was like, I'm going to put it to my memory because I don't want to ever forget it. And here's what he said. He said, I tried to find myself I could not see. I tried to find my God eluded me. I tried to find my brother, I found all three. Right?
Wow.
And I was like, dude, where did that come from?
Yeah.
I mean, I was blown away because think about that homeless guy you were just talking about. In that moment, whether you believe in God or a higher power or whatever, whatever that is for whoever's listening. But is it fair to say, Whitney, in that moment, you found yourself, you found your God, and you found your brother.
Yeah, 100%.
Just by you taking some time, here's a meal, and here's a friendly reminder.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really, think about it, that's what you're doing. Every time you do that, that's what you're doing. You're finding all three in that moment. That's what the friendly reminder is.
I love that.
I don't know. I just connected that dot in my head.
I love that. Oh.
Right?
That's amazing.
Yeah, that just really struck me when you were saying that. I was like, dang.
Oh.
It's impressive. Really impressive. And again, you're astonishing. Seriously,
Thank
Whitney.
you.
Like, and I am not just saying that to make you feel good. Like, because of this challenge and this really hard time if you've been going through, look what you're doing now. You're making a difference. You know how they say, if you can save one person, it's worth it.
Yeah.
And I know we want to save more than one person,
Yeah.
but the person is the Riley in Arizona.
Yeah.
There's the one person.
Yeah.
What's a life worth?
Yeah.
There it is. Holy cow. It's amazing. I know you've made an impact on many, many, many more, but how cool is that?
I know. I'm like, if I can just touch one person,
Yeah.
like,
Wow.
especially with mental health and suicide, like, that
You
is.
got me crying now, Whitney. Jeez.
We're all crying over here. But truly, like, with mental health, like, if you can just help one person, then who's that one person going to go help?
Right.
And it's just a chain
It is.
reaction.
Chain reaction. I'll often tell my clients, if you master the first 11 steps of AA, you'll drink again. If you master step 12, you'll never touch another drop.
Yeah.
Step 12 is go out and help someone.
Yeah.
There's
I
a power
agree.
in that. And that's why I love what you're doing, the friendly reminder. I by the way, I'm in love with the name. It's
Thank
so
you.
simple, but it's so true. Here's your friendly reminder. You matter, you know,
Yeah.
or you're loved, or we need you in this world,
Yeah.
or whatever the message is, right?
Yeah.
So who comes up with the designs and the slogans? Is it you? Or?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
There are a couple that I have, like, bought from
Yeah.
people that are way better designers than I am. Like, the very first one that I bought from a designer was the Our Brain one. And it's,
Oh, yeah.
like, 1-800, call a friend, like, make sure you check in on your friends.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I have this idea, like, this cute little mascot, whatever, but it's a brain, and, like, call your friends, you know, and a phone and stuff. And I'm like, can you create this for me? Because I can't draw. And so, yeah, I've had people help me, or
Nice.
I've created them myself.
Yeah.
Like our first 2 hoodies, the I Love You on Purpose and Our Emotions Make Us Human, completely my own.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that's awesome.
yeah, I mean, and I've gotten them from things that I've said to myself or things that I've just
Yeah.
seen, you
Yeah.
know, on social media. But
Sure.
I've tried to take some out of, like, my suicide journal. So I had that friend, and he would write things on there.
Yeah.
Of, like, no, you need to stay. Like,
Do you still journal?
yeah, I do, like, a gratitude journal.
So it's gone from suicide journal to gratitude
Yeah.
journal. How cool is that?
I know. And
Right.
it's interesting because especially when you have bad days, because everyone has bad days, it's hard. It's not actually that hard to find something you're grateful for, but it makes you think.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
you sit there and
yeah.
you're like, I'm not grateful for anything. Everything sucks today. And I'm like, well, actually, I just drove a nice car home, and I actually have AC and a bed. So, like, I guess I am pretty grateful.
Yeah,
So,
right.
yeah, and I think that's something with, like, mental health too that's helped me, is, like, if I just go down to the very bare basics of, like, I have a home, I have a roof over my head.
Yeah.
Like, I think it makes you, you know, rewire your brain a little bit and be like, okay, let's slow down, because I think social media is great, and if you do good with it,
Yeah.
and
Right.
you know, social media can be bad, and if you're taking in a lot of it and being super negative and stuff. But that's where I think, you know, we need to become kids again. Like,
Yeah.
I love watching kids.
Yeah.
They come up to each other and they're like, hey, you want to play? Like, do we do that? No, you walked past, like, how many people in the grocery store and didn't even look at them, you know?
Right.
Like, we're so, like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Kids had it all. When we were kids, we had it all figured out. I say that often
Oh,
too.
yes. Yeah.
We had it figured out.
We're so
And then we become
kind.
adults, and now we know everything, and now
Yeah.
we're miserable.
Yep. Exactly.
It's like-
Exactly.
So yeah, I love that. Become as a little child again, like just that childlike belief and love
Yeah.
and unconditional and
yeah.
brave. You know, go up to anyone and say anything to you know.
Yeah.
I-
That's
I
something
love
of,
that.
like, being kind. You hear being kind all the time. But, like, okay, then go up to someone today and tell them, I really like your hair, or I really like your shoes. Those
Yeah.
are brand new shoes, and those look nice today.
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah.
but do you do that? Do you talk to a stranger? Do you text, you know, and check in on your friends?
Yeah.
Because that was, like, a thing with me is, like, well, no one's checking in on me. No one's reaching out to me.
Yeah.
Did you reach out to somebody today?
Yeah. Did you do your part? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's powerful.
Yeah.
I love it.
So.
It's good stuff. What are your plans with this friendly reminder? Do you have like big plans where you want to grow it to a certain thing, or is it just, hey, I love where we're at right now and I'm not even thinking of that at this point?
I feel like everyone probably comes and is like, oh yeah, like big plans. I want to do this and that. I don't know. I have no idea. I take it day by day.
That's good.
Like, if it could be $1 million business, great. But, like, I take it day by day.
Okay.
I just want to help people and be a kind human every single day and try and help somebody.
Yeah.
And I just want to see where it goes.
It's hard to argue with that.
Yeah. And I feel like, you know, it could probably be something big.
Yeah.
But I like to take it day by day. So.
I love it. I ask this of every one of my guests, and it's a really powerful question because the answers are amazing. And I know yours will be amazing. If there's someone listening to your voice right now who is struggling and they're in a dark place and they're just listening to you at this very moment, what would you tell that person?
You're not alone. I literally felt just like you. Like, I literally felt just like you. I did not want to be here whatsoever. And maybe I just didn't have the guts to do it and really commit. But it got better. It actually really did get better, and I did not think it would. And it still blows my mind that I am where I'm at. I never thought that I would graduate. I never even thought I'd go to college. I never thought I would graduate college or be married.
Yeah.
Like, so keep going. I know people say that all the time, but you truly are not alone.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if you go talk to somebody that you trust, they probably have felt the same way. You know, I think everyone at a point in their life has felt sad.
Yeah.
And probably really sad. And so you're truly not alone. And honestly, reach out to me. Send me a message. I will 100% be your friend. And I will reach out to you. And I will share you my stuff, what's helped me.
Yeah.
That's probably a big goal, is I do want to come up with a journal. I want to create a self-help journal or something.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, kind of started that way of a suicide journal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think you should. You really should.
Yeah.
Friendly reminder journal.
I know. Coming soon. But yeah, truly, you're not alone. Yeah. You're never alone. And somebody out there feels the same way that you are.
Yeah.
And it will get better. If you truly put the work in and care about your self-care, it will get better, 100%.
Yeah. I love that. Great message.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. You're not alone. You can reach out to me as well, as everyone knows. If someone does want to reach out to you and they want to know more about Friendly Reminder and they want to purchase some apparel and all that stuff, what's the best way for them to do that?
So our website is just www.friendlyreminder1. That's the only difference. friendlyreminder1.com. And then our Instagram is Friendly Reminder. Is that what? A period, I guess? A dot?
A dot, yeah.
So friendly dot reminder 0.
Okay.
But yeah, or I mean, I have my social media. You can reach out to me personally. Like,
okay.
I just want to be a nice, kind human.
Well, we'll put those links in the show notes so when people need to
make it a little easier.
Make it easy. We'll just click right to it. And I've looked at all your stuff, and I love what you do. Like I said, I saw you on Good Things Utah, and I was just more blown away with you. I mean, I loved what you were doing, obviously, with the Friendly Reminder, but just you, like, I really resonated with you and your mission and what you've had gone through and why you're doing what you do.
Yeah.
And I always admire people who pull themselves out of there with help of others, obviously.
Totally.
You had a lot of that help, but then do good with it.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing I want to add is, like, it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
Like, I got help. Like, I asked people multiple times before I actually got the help. Like, it is okay.
Yeah.
Like, 1, you're not alone, and 2, ask for help.
Yeah.
Talk to somebody. Like, you're literally not alone. I guarantee you, if you texted your best friend right now, they'd be like, yeah, I actually have had, like, you know, a really hard time in my life, and I did feel like that. This is what I did. Or, actually, I feel like that right now. I didn't know you felt like that, too. Should we talk about it?
Yeah, let's chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah, just always be a friend and reach out to people. And even if you're not struggling, a lot of people aren't right now, you know, like, they don't deal with the mental health, depression, suicide. But, like, if you see someone, take the time to reach out to somebody.
Right.
Like, they could be totally fine and seem great on the outside, but reach out to them and just be like, you know what, I'm just thinking about you doing okay?
Right.
Like, are you? Don't say, yeah, good, you?
Yeah.
You know, everyone always says that. Like,
well, then you go, how are you really doing?
Yeah.
Like, let's go there.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
be
I
a
love
safe, calm space for others.
That's awesome. Amen to that one. You're easy to talk to, by the way.
Thank you.
Really easy. This was a fun interview. Thanks for your vulnerability.
Yeah.
Thanks for your authenticity, your realness, all of that. And thanks for, you know, creating Friendly Reminder.
Yeah.
And all the good you're doing with that. I think it's fantastic, and
thank you.
love to help you out any way I can with that as well. And
yeah.
so, yeah, thanks for taking some time today to be with us.
Thank you for having me. I don't want this to be my last time.
No, we'll do it again for sure, and hopefully we can open up some doors for you as well.
Yeah.
Love to do that for you. So,
okay.
So thanks for being here.
Thank you.
It was beautiful. You betcha. There you go, guys. I told you it was going to be a great story from an amazing person, Whitney Ringle. And thank you so much for being here, listening and tuning in. If you have a son or a daughter or a friend or a colleague or a spouse that's struggling, send them a link to this episode and say, hey, listen to Whitney. Listen to what she has to say. See if you can relate, and it'll open up a conversation. If you feel like you don't have the resources to help your struggling friend or spouse or family member, have them reach out to Whitney or myself, or like she said, just go get help. Ask, raise your hand and say, I need help. So great message, guys. I love you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to my sponsors again. You guys are fantastic. Think the world of you, and we'll touch base soon. Till next time. Take care.
Bye.